channel. So today we are going to be doing another stretching video. So the last stretching video I did on my third lobe piercing right here was when we went from a 12 to a 10 gauge. So today, if all goes well, we are going to be going from a 10 gauge to an 8 gauge. It's been about a month, I want to say, and this ear, for whatever reason, it was really good at stretching. Like, this ear is like, let's stretch like all day long, right? And then I don't know what we're gonna do after that, because after the 8 comes the 6, which is a very, very hard stretch. That's one of the hardest stretches. We have all the stuff laid out and clean, sanitized the best we can at home. As you can tell, I've done this many times, so I'm not too worried about it. We're gonna take all of these out right here. We're gonna clean the ear really well. And I do use the taper method. So we have the 8 gauge taper right here, as you can see, very much bigger. We're definitely getting there in size. So we have the 8 gauge taper here, and then we also have the 8 gauge tunnels right here. So we're just gonna start sliding out all of my stuff here. I do clean my stretched ears every single day in the shower. I do wash my hands several times in between this process. I just don't show that in the video because it's just not necessary. So if there's a lot of cuts in this video, it's because I'm getting up to go wash my hands. I know you guys don't see that, and a lot of people assume if you don't see it, it didn't happen. But I do wash my hands several times during this process. I just don't show it because I don't have a sink right here. I have to physically get up and go walk to my bathroom, you know? Okay, next step is we have the taper right here. So I'm gonna take the water-based lube, and I'm gonna take just a little tiny bit on my finger, just on the front and back of this third lobe here, just to kind of get it ready. And then I'm gonna take a little bit more lube. Don't be afraid to use lube. It's totally fine. Some people use jojoba oil, emu oil, vitamin E oil. It really doesn't matter. And I'm just gonna put some lube just on this taper here. And then once you have that, you're ready to stretch. So let's go. And again, this is not something you wanna rush. You just want to very slowly start pushing, and then whenever you feel any sort of like resistance, you just kind of want to stop, just let it sit, let your ear do its thing, and then keep going a little bit more. You don't ever want to force it. If you ever feel any pain, there should never be pain when you're stretching. If there is pain, you need to stop. That's your body's way of telling you, hey, we're not ready for this yet. So we are about halfway there, as you can see. So again, I'm just gonna slowly push just a little bit every once in a while. Okay, a little bit more, just like that. I really hope you guys can see this okay. And yes, my ear does turn very red when I'm doing this. It's just a thing, you know, so don't worry about it. Again, there's no pain. It's just the usual the best way I can describe it is it's almost like a little bit of like a stingy pressure, but like there's no pain and it doesn't like burn, if that makes sense. And I just kind of like to let it sit and simmer for a minute. A lot of people do not like the taper method because they feel it is very intense. They feel that it is too big of a jump all at once. A lot of people like dead stretching. A lot of people like doing the tape method. I don't. I like the taper method. I've had no issue with it. So I think we're ready to go all the way. So I'm just gonna push. Ta-da! Look at that, you guys. Woohoo! There we go. There is that 8 gauge right there. Next, I'm gonna take the 8 gauge tunnel right here, and we're basically just going to feed it in. Just like that. Really easy, simple, thorough process. Then I'm going to take the 8 gauge little O-ring right here, and we're just going to pop it on the back. Just like that. There we go, guys. Look at that, an 8 gauge stretch. Woo! And I want to say this stretch took me like a little less than 5 minutes to do. I'm just gonna pop in all the other ones. So we have the 2 gauge in, and then the 0, 00. Okay. Boom. Wow, look at that, guys. Look how nice that looks. Oh my God, I'm living for this look. So as you can see, a lot of people always ask me, you know, are you ever gonna stretch up your first lobe more? No, because I don't really have that much room left. And same with my second lobes, I really don't have that much room. They look closer together when my ear is at rest, but like when you actually go and look, I still have a little bit of room in between everything, but not a whole lot. So what this is at right now is probably what I'm going to be keeping. So we are officially at an 8 gauge in my third lobes now. That is freaking awesome. The 6 gauge stretch will not be for quite a while because that is a very difficult stretch, like I said in the beginning. So that one is going to be a long time coming. It'll probably be at least 2 to 3 months because this is going to take a lot of massaging, a lot of, you know, messing with it to kind of help my body get to that point. But so yeah, we're going to be at 8 gauge for quite a while. I had a hell of a time getting up to a 6 gauge every other time that I've stretched. But yeah, what do you guys think of the 8 gauge stretch? Pretty schnazzy, huh? And if you guys are interested in checking out any of my other stretching videos for my ears and other things and that whole journey, I do have a whole entire playlist on my channel of my ear stretching journey. So if you guys want to check that out from when I very first started to when I got to my goal size to when I started my second lobes and then my third lobes, everything like that is on that playlist. So make sure you go and check that out. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for hanging out with me. If you did enjoy, please go down, give a huge thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed, turn on all notifications, do all the YouTube stuff. As for the rest of you, I love you guys so very much. Thanks again so much for watching, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye! Mwah.